Oh, good morning. Good morning. This week is Internet Safety Week, and I was thinking about internet safety. Last year we spent a lot of time talking to you about being careful about what you click and what you post, and the dangers of not being careful when you're on the internet. And this year I wanted to send you a personal message, because I've realised that for you as young people, there are ways of operating in your life which have changed and are continuing to change. And in particular, I know now that whereas in the past young people talked more to each other, or met in the park, or met outside at a friend's house, people do far more of their talking now over the internet. And during the last year, there have been various times when students have been talking over the internet, maybe on Facebook or some other social network, and the conversation that they have had has come to my attention. Maybe their parents have taken a copy of the conversation, maybe somebody else has been upset by the conversation and have sent a copy to me. Maybe some of the details have been put into the instant box for me to look at. The point I'm making is that when you make a post on a Facebook page, or you make a comment in a conversation, that comment, the language that you use, the people that you talk about, all of those things are then a permanent record. It's not like when you talk to your friend at a party or in the street or in the park, and any conversation that you have is simply a short conversation and there is no record. Because when you post something on a Facebook page or in a conversation or a chat room, there is a record. And what happens is that sometimes that record is going to come back and it's going to cause you problems. So my personal message for all of you in Internet Safety Week is to think really, really carefully about the language that you use, particularly when you're using something like Facebook. And I want you to think about, what would my mother or my father, my grandparents, Mr. Keslake, my teachers, what would they think if they were reading some of the things that I was writing? What would they think if they saw some of the language that you are using? When I've seen some of the Facebook pages of some students, I have been very disturbed at some of the language that people use, some of the things that they say. And what I want to say to you in Internet Safety Week is it's in your own interests to make sure that you don't write things which at some point in the future might come back and cause you trouble. So I'm asking you, it's Internet Safety Week. Keep safe by making sure that what you write is respectable, is decent, and is something that you would not be embarrassed to show to your mother or your father or someone at school. If you do that, you shouldn't have any problems and you should be safe on the internet.